I welcome you back again to another video lecture on C++ programming, and in this video lecture I'll go ahead and teach you how to increment a pointer. Alright, so this just seems similar like an array because we're still on a pointer to arrays that just almost the same thing. But here it's always better to use a pointer instead of an array because you can be able to increment a pointer, but an array is constant. And let's go ahead and see how this works out. Let's go ahead and say we have int name. I don't know why I usually love name, and then let the size of the element be 3, and then let this be equal to, let's say, 40, 21, and 78, and put a semicolon at the end. And then we have a pointer of int x_. Now, and put a semicolon at the end. Now, let's point this now equal to name, and put a semicolon. Alright, so now we're going to use a for loop to increment this. So we have to move from 40 to 21 to 78. Okay. Now, how can we do that? Go ahead and say, you're going to print output the address of all these. You want to check the address of all these starting from 40 to 78. Now, let's say 4. Okay, let's include one more variable of int. Let's say int x and put a semicolon. Alright, so remember at all these, you can still put them in one line. You can always go over here and put x and put a comma, and next one is pointer. So let's go ahead and do this for the first time because we've never done that before. So let's go ahead and say for x equal to 0 for a semicolon, and x less than 3 for a semicolon, and x increment. Then we go ahead and print out the address. Let's go ahead and say the address of name. So the address of name. So this has to be in a string format. So this has to be in a string format. Alright. So I'm going to print x_, and alright, so we'll go ahead and print out. Oh, what am I doing? How? So remove this. Okay, let this be equal to this, alright? And print out. Now we'll print out pointer, okay? Instead of the name and dot. So this is for the address, okay? It's going to help also print out the address. Now let's print out values. So print out value, you go ahead and say cout, and say the value of name, the value of name, x, is equal to now to print out the value, you now put pointer now. Remember I've shown you how to do this previously, so I believe it is no longer new end line. Okay, so to print the address, you don't need to put x_, but to print address, you don't need to put a x_. But to print out the values, you go ahead and put X series. I hope that is very, very cool. So what you do now is go ahead and say now increment. Remember, we're working with a pointer right now, and no longer it's the name of the array variable. So go ahead and run this code. Let's check it out and believe that this is gonna work out fine. So guys, come in and so the address of the name is 0. Remember, this is of different indexes. So this is index 0, index 1, and index 2. Remember, I've taught you about indexes in arrays. So I believe that we're moving together. So for your first address is right here, and the value is 40. Can you see that? You can see the address and the value. Then the second one, this is the address, and this is the value. And the last one, the address and the value. I can still have different addresses. Alright, so we printed out all this using the pointer and not the array itself, okay? Because we have already put in the value of the array right inside the pointer, and now we're working with the pointer and not the array itself, okay? I hope that is really very cool. So this is about incrementing, and you go ahead and put it down, and in the next video lecture, we go ahead and look at how can we decrement that. So we're going to take it step by step so you can be able to check it out, errata. And if you have any question on this video lecture, please go ahead and use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.